I like art, especially when it has a chemical connection, such as this one, a rather famous painting painted in the 1800s by Henry Glendoni. But it depicts Queen Elizabeth I. That, of course, was in the 1500s. And look what she's doing. She's watching a chemical experiment. That was performed by a rather interesting, enigmatic gentleman by the name of John Dee. Well, we'll get back to him. I'm not sure what the experiment was, but it seems to be very similar to one that we do regularly in the lab today. And it is following. All we need is a little bit of a flame, like this, and some lycopodium powder. And we get interesting effect. I'm not sure that that is what John Dee was doing, but it may well have been. So who was this man? He was a seer, a soothsayer, who had impressed Queen Elizabeth I by predicting that Queen Mary would soon die and that she would assume the throne. And so it happened. And she rewarded him. He became her astrologer and also advisor. And he performed so well that she made him an intelligence officer. Indeed, the world's first secret agent. He was to report on happenings in foreign courts. And the amazing thing was that he signed his letters to Queen Elizabeth I on all of his reports, not with his name, but with a symbol. What was that symbol? It was 2 O's and a number 7. The 2 O's were to represent eyes, because this was for the Queen's eyes only. And the number 7 was the magical number of the alchemists. So what do we have here? The original 007. And Ian Fleming, of course, who wrote James Bond, knew about this story. And it's very possible that that's where the idea for 007 came from. Anyway, to continue with John Dee, as I said, he was a fortune teller. And if you go to the British Museum, and if we ever get a chance to travel again, you should do that, what you will see there is his crystal ball and also a mirror made of obsidian, which is a kind of volcanic rock, into which he would look. He was a scryer, meaning that he could look into mirrors and into crystal balls and foretell the future. Certainly, these are amazing historical artifacts that are worth looking into. As far as telling the future, I don't know. Are we going to get rid of COVID? Yeah, but it's going to take a couple of years.